this is the setup right here. We should be able to bomb all zone coverages as long as we can get some decent blocks. Scotty Miller should be able to get open. Let's see what happens. Oh, he's sending some heat. He actually blitz. Oh, yeah, we think we got it. I think we got it. I think we got it. There it is. That's how you just send a nuke out against all zone coverages. In this video, we're going to be continuing the 32 team series where we play with every team and we have to use their playbook on defense and offense. This video is going to be the Falcons. There is a couple of plays I want to talk about. I know some of y'all mentioned maybe I should show y'all and break down the play in practice and then, jump into the gameplay. So we can get that done for y'all. The main formation that I'm going to be using out of the Falcons playbook is probably going to be the gun empty bunch wide. There is a specific play. I know I dropped it on TikTok. I'm not sure if I dropped it on here, but the post corner read is the play we're going to be labbing out of. There is so many different things you can do with this specific play. Another play that I want to show y'all that we're going to try to get a money play out of is going to be out of the weak H close off. The play is going to be, where is it at? Where's it at? The play PA power O. There is another potential money play out of that. And I do want to show y'all one run play that I think is going to be OP. I've never used it. The HB stretch alert slant. We're going to be able to do some motion snap. We can also hit him with the HB counter and the HB dive, just to kind of get a little run scheme going. If we ever get the lead and we need to go ahead and just run some clock. But we are going to jump into the practice field and we are going to show y'all how we run a couple of setups with this post corner read out of gun empty bunch wide. All right, first we're going to go ahead and show the go-to setup when it comes to this play right here. Very simple setup. It's going to be a high-low read, street corner flat type of concept. And this is one of those ones that it's hard for the defense to read because the corner goes in first before just going straight up into the corner. What you're going to go ahead and do is go ahead and put 8 on a streak. You're going to go ahead and put RB on a zig route. You could put them on a flat, but I like the zig because it makes especially the user, it looks like both Y and RB are going in first. So that'll really catch the user off guard when they do their cuts. And then also it plays a factor with the flat on the defense reacting to them actually going towards their direction. And then you kind of have, different options to do with B and X. You can kind of do whatever route combo you want. A good route combo that opens up is a zig route and then put X on a 5 and then smart route them. A lot of times X will get wide open in the middle of the field. And then on top of that, you got 2 zig routes just in case it is man coverage. But this is a very simple read. You're just going to look for the high load. And then this will beat all zone coverages, cover 2, cover 3, cover 4, and quarters. And it can also beat man coverage if you do get a nice route running wide receiver. But that is going to be like the primary go-to, if you're just trying to get downfield, you're going to have to make adjustments to stop that. But now let's get into a couple of different setups. Let's go ahead and talk about the money play. Now, notice that I have Scotty Miller at the A position running this post. You want to have your fastest wide receiver at that position just to make the play develop that much quicker. And then go ahead and actually smart route that post. We want it to develop quicker, so we want that post to be shorter. What you're going to do is motion over the wide receiver London, put him on a streak, put X on a flat, and then you can either keep Pitts on the route that he's on, but I like a check down coming across the field. I do like drags, but I feel like it develops a little too fast. So that's why I prefer the 5 and in like this. We're going to be looking for the post route. This will bomb all zone coverages, but yes, it does take a little bit time to develop. So if you're getting pressured pretty quick, look for the flat. If you're getting blitzed, the flat will be wide open. I promise you, unless they're putting a hard flat or something out there. And if they are, RB or B will be open in the middle of the field like almost instantly. But for the most part, we're going to be looking for the post route right here. He's going to be able to beat all zones. Look, that was just a terrible pass, but you see how it got wide open. The C route is going to take away the corner if it's cover 4 or cover 3, no matter what. Let's just jump into the replay so you can see exactly what's going on. Like, yes, the cornerback does drop back, but once that C route registers, he just has to go accept that he has to pick that up. And then we got the streak clearing out the safety. The same thing will happen against cover 4. We just made a terrible pass right here. I do got to get used to using Ritter. But also, like, let's say that you're getting pressured. You can hit the C route right here. You can hit the drag route, and you can also hit the post route right there. You don't have to wait for the big money play downfield. You can, hit routes here and there quicker if you need to. All right, we want to talk about one more setup when it comes to this formation, and it's going to go hand in hand with the money play because it's going to look the same because we're going to motion over the same wide receiver. So you can kind of scheme that up, make them think you're doing the money play again, and then you hit them with this or vice versa. So you're going to motion that guy over. You're going to put B on a streak, A on a streak, and I like to drag RB and X. The go-to on this one is going to be London Y in the middle of the field. The two streaks are going to clear out any safeties or cornerbacks. Because his route takes a little bit of time to develop, there will be nobody there. Basically, we got two clear outs and then two routes underneath to keep the vert hooks. So the whole goal is really just to make a wide open space for Y in the middle of the field. And mind you, if they're playing deep with their vert hooks, you're more than welcome to hit the drag routes. But this is more or less what it's going to look like. And you can see there is nobody around London. And if you got some stick work, you can easily turn this into a one-play touchdown. So you got three different setups with one formation in one play that we're probably going to favor throughout this gameplay. But let's jump into the other money play. All right, so the next money play I want to talk about is going to be out of the weak H close off. The play is going to be the PA power O. So let's jump to the practice field and show you how we set this up. All right, to set up this play, we are going to need to motion out the running back. So we're going to have to put the fullback and the running back on a route just so we can actually motion them out. The route that I like to put the fullback on anyways for this play is going to be a 5 and in. So just go ahead and put them on a 5 and in. Motion out the running back, put them on a comeback route. Smart route B, put your tight end on a streak. And you can put whatever route combo you want for X, but I actually like that route that he's on. It's a really good check down, a last minute check down, because we do have our 5 and in by the fullback. And you can also put a backup running back or a backup tight end at the fullback position to get better routes out of that guy, unless you have a really good fullback like the 49ers. A good thing about this play and a bad thing about this play is it can be a rollout cheese. If you have a fast quarterback, you know how to roll out, you know how to throw on the run, by all means, that's what you're going to want to do. So when you call Hut, you wait like a half a second, let him take his first step back, and then just kind of get out the pocket. So it'll look something like this, and you're just going to throw on the run and just go ahead and lead the ball away from that safety. This will beat cover 4 and cover 3, and it can beat cover 2 as well. You don't have to get out the pocket, but if you know how to do that, by all means, do the rollout cheese. There's no reason not to. And then, you can kind of scheme up whatever route combo you want. But let's go ahead and show you that this is consistent and it's just not a one-time thing. The better you are with your quarterback, I mean, if you have Josh Allen, you got Lamar Jackson, or you got Patrick Mahomes, I mean, throwing on the run is basically like throwing on the pockets of those guys. But again, you let them take that first step. And then to help you out, let go of turbo before you throw the ball, and then go ahead and let the power meter go up, and then go ahead and freeform it. And you can't get this done if you're on classic. You need to be on freeform. But this is the other money play setup. All right, the next play we're going to be talking about is going to be the play pistol, strong, slot, close, HB, stretch, alert, slant. So let's go and jump to the practice field and show you how this play is ran. All right, so real quick, we're going to talk about this RPO stretch, and then we're going to jump into some head-to-head action. I'm going to try to focus primarily on the plays we showed y'all, but you will see plays that I've used before, like a streak, corner, flat concept. But I do want to focus on these unique plays, specific to the Atlanta Falcons playbook. So a couple things about this stretch. If it is man coverage, just run the stretch as is. Stretches, any stretch, it doesn't even have to be an RPO, are really good against man coverage. If it's zone coverage, 99.9% of the time, the flat is going to get open and you can get an easy 10 yards. It's going to be like a 1-on-1 or a 1-on-2 against a cornerback and a safety. But for the most part, you're like almost guaranteed 5 to 7 yards. And if you got some decent stick work, you can probably turn it into something big. The safeties did drop down, so I'm not sure what defense this is, but if it is zone, pay attention to the flat. Like right there, this is actually man coverage. Again, if it's man coverage, just take the stretch as is. Especially with jukebox, it's almost guaranteed 5 to 7 yards with the stretch. Right here, this might be zone, and you'll see what I'm talking about. If it is, you can see how they left the flat wide open. I can easily get 8 to 9 yards right there. So if it is zone coverage, always look out for this flat. Again, this looks like another zone coverage. The flat is going to be open, even if they guess pass. That's just one of the things about running an RPO stretch. The defense has to account for the stretch. And if they guess pass, that kind of puts them in a bind, because that means that they could possibly get boxed. So like, let's say they guess pass, there you see the zone drops just backing up, then just take the stretch as is. And like right there again, you can see how they just completely leave the flat wide open. So that's why I kind of picked this RPO stretch or this run, out of all the different runs in this playbook. By all means, there is plenty of good runs out of this playbook. This one is the one that stuck out to me the most. But from here, let's jump into some head-to-head action and show y'all these plays being ran against real users. I haven't played the Browns in a long time, but here we go. We got the Atlanta Falcons using their playbook. Let's see what we can do. I didn't show y'all the defense because they do have $1.14, so that is what we're going to be using. And if you've been around my channel, you already know how we're going to be rocking with that. Didn't have a lot of time. We weren't able to pick our play. That's all right. I feel like I get this play a lot for coaching adjustments. I'll take that. I'll take that. I am so glad Nick Chubb does not have jukebox, because he would be hell to try to tackle. I know people when we do online franchises, that's the first thing they do. They put jukebox on Nick Chubb's, and it is hell. I mean, the man breaks every first tackle no matter what. I think we're sending it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. The perfect setup too. The perfect setup. We're there. Let's go. Perfect time to send that blitz. Going for it. I like it. Over the top. Yeah, we're there. We're there. Shouldn't have went for it. All right, I'm going to start off with the stretch because I want to get to a hash mark. I just play better off a hash. If it's zone, I will hit Hollins on the flat. Yeah, see? Look how it opens up. Every time, if it's zone, and especially if they get, if they get past, they'll play the flat, but then they open up for the stretch. So it's like a win-win situation. All right, so the first time we do this, I think I'm going to save the money play, but I think we're going to go for the C route that turns into a post, basically. All right, yeah, we're going to do this. Put Patterson on a drag. Hits on a drag. We're going to be looking for Hollins right here. We got it. I think we got it. Oh, that journal wasn't that good. Gonna look for one of the zigs. Oh, it might be zone. I got the zig. Oh, I had it. I just took too much time. He ain't got nobody blitzing. Oh yeah, keep knocking him down. Oh, we got big boy Garrett coming in. Overshot it. Overshot it. Overshot it. I'll take it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Boy, got that weak Wi-Fi. Come on, connect. That might be a quit. That was a while. Got going on. Yeah, there it is. Game 1 in the books. Gonna start off this game by just going ahead and saying that this gamer tag is it's a little wild. But you got to get your name out there somehow. I mean, I don't know if this is the right crowd to advertise your OnlyFans. That's wild. I know it's probably a joke, but still, that's funny. Gotta get that contained right there with Lamar out there. Oh, okay. I was about to break off into that other route. That works, though. I like that. I'm taking that. They're going to start off by just hitting that corner route or that C route with Hollins right here. We're going to set it up for that. So what do we want to do with the other two wide receivers? Do I want to keep that C route? So what you can also do is motion this guy out. If you smart route the YC route, you can have like a double out look with both C routes, because the left side, the flat won't register that this is going to be a corner route. But I think I'm just going to go with Hollins right here. Good pass. No reason to lead. Can we get a juke? Nope. That's all right. I'll take it. We're going to run it back. And hopefully what's going to happen right here is, did he go to man coverage? He might have went to man coverage. So what we're going to do is I'm going to actually look for London right here. But just in case, I'm going to put Pitts on a drag. Yeah, I think he should be able to beat that safety man coverage. Okay. I didn't have time. This is actually a really good play in the red zone. If you got the numbers, take the bubble screen. I think I'm going to take right here. Oh, my. You got to let the blocks get in front of you, though. We're going to line that down. We're going to line that down. I think this time we're going to go for the run. I don't like the way they handled that, though. I wonder if this is a keep. This is what we're going to do. Gonna motion snap. Keeping it. Let's take it. Let's take it. Come on. Let me set up. All right. I'm fine with that. Screen, 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 screen. Oh, yeah. He got caught up in traffic. I'm taking that. I think we're going to run the blitz right here. Yeah, I'm going to take the blitz chance right here. Ran the screen again. He ran the screen again. I wouldn't be surprised if I see some blocks from the running back and the tight end. I would not be surprised. But we're going to try to get some pressure right here. Right up the middle. I'm there. Come on. Oh, Anderson. Anderson, 6'4", 91 speed. You're built like a tight end. Come on. You got to get that. I'm sending it again. I don't believe in him. I don't believe in him whatsoever. I don't believe in him whatsoever. 8 inside. Oh, got to make that tackle. I got to get a quarterback contained. All right, we're ready. Oh, I thought he was going to run. I thought he committed to the run. Got 18 seconds. Got all 3 timeouts. Let's try to get downfield. Best way to do that, simple high-low read concept. That's what we're going to do. Let's get a double out read. We're still going for Hollins right here, but I'm watching the user. Wherever side the user's on, I'm going to go to the opposite side. So if I see him playing the left, I'm going to the right. If I see him playing the right, I'm going to go to the left. So he's playing the right. I'm going to hit Hollins right here with a terrible pass, or London. If he only sends 3, I'm still worried about this guy coming off the edge, but if he only sends 3, we might have it. Oh, he's playing that guy. Oh, who in the came out of nowhere? Holy. All right, we're just gonna go for the double out because that was some crazy heat. He can play the middle of the field all he wants. That is not gonna help him. I think this time we are gonna go to the right. Last time he's seen us go to the left. We should be able to hit Hollins right here. Oh, it's man coverage. Come on, get there. Let's go. And out of bounds. We could get a field goal. I think we take our field goal. It's a 48-yard field goal. I'll take it. I think we get ball. I think we're good right here. Oh, yeah, that's money. We had a good little kick return from old Patterson. Got us down all the way to the 44. Let's see what we can do. We have yet to get the money play off. We could have got it off one time, but it's a bad throw on our part. It was working. Looks like we're going against somebody running like a cover 4 quarters, maybe. I hope he knows backing them off isn't really the way to stop this. But this is the setup right here. We should be able to bomb all zone coverages as long as we can get some decent blocks. Scotty Miller should be able to get open. Let's see what happens. Oh, he's sending some heat. He actually blitz. Oh, yeah, we think we got it. I think we got it. I think we got it. There it is. That's how you just send a nuke out against all zone coverages. Put another quarterback spy out there. I need to. I wouldn't be surprised if you. Oh, that was okay. Okay, we're there. We baited it. We baited it. There it goes. Game 2. All right, so real quick, we're gonna go ahead and go over the depth chart. I know a lot of y'all like to see the depth chart and how I have things set up. Nothing too crazy on the offense. I do utilize Scotty Miller a lot, and then also Kyle Pitts. Those are like my 2 go-tos because of the speed. Drake London and Hollins are really good for, corner routes, things like that, making some possession catches. Nothing too crazy. Cornerbacks. This is how I have my corner set up. If you disagree, like I always say, run them how you want to run them. But these are going to be my 4 guys right here. At safety, we're going to be running Jesse Bates and also AJ Terrell, mainly because they got the KOs. They got the deep zone KO. I think Jesse Bates has the mid zone KO. Yeah, or the deep end zone KO. Now, they don't have a lot of options when it comes to sub linebackers, but this is who I'm using, Troy Anderson. I know he's a linebacker, but 6'4", 91 speed. Kind of hard not to use him. This was just the next best guy, honestly. Nothing too great about the Falcons and their DBs other than Bates and AJ Terrell. But that's really going to be it for the depth chart, and that's going to be it for this video.